Hey, this is Samira Gaines again with Samira Cooks, and this is part 2, talking about, we are continuing from our previous video where we end about entrepreneurship, and we are talking about kids and living standards and the lemonade.
And the lemonade stands.
So would you like to?
So just to kind of finish the piece about
Yes.
the lemonade stands. So we really are born with an entrepreneurial spirit. The idea that you can create something.
Yes.
The fact that I flew all the way to Cyprus
Yeah.
on an airplane is something that was the dream of two brothers from New Jersey, where
Wow.
I'm from. They decided they wanted to fly. Like, think about that. They created this. We live in a country where we've given the world not just the airplane, but also the car, but also
Amazing.
computers. You know, so the innovations and the thought of entrepreneurship, you know, that you can kind of create your own success.
God bless America.
God bless America, and we need the prayers
Yes,
right
right.
now. So it's really something that I think starts from childhood. You really think, I mean, I remember my house was closest to the candy store when I was a kid, so I didn't sell lemonade. I sold candy.
Oh, okay.
So my house was closest to the candy store.
Yes.
So kids, when I got to school, there were kids whose houses were not close to the candy store. I would buy candies for like 10 cents at the
Okay.
candy store, and when I got to school, I would sell it to the other kids for 25 cents.
You see, she was born entrepreneur. That's it, girl.
It's just something that, you know,
It's in the genes.
yeah, you learn
in the
how to make a
genes.
dollar. And we also, you know, talk a lot about hustlers in America.
hustlers,
How you
yeah.
hustle. How you know, and hustlers are entrepreneurs. They're people who figure out creative ways to bring in more revenue and income. Yeah.
And many times, as we said before, that entrepreneurs, you might have an excellent idea or just an idea that you don't know how much can bring you
Right.
if you don't apply it and do it in real.
Right.
And at that point, you, I, and other people come to the picture to help you to utilize your idea, yeah?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So in Europe, the last, I would say, 10 years, it's become very famous, entrepreneurship, and people, they want to build their own company, their own business and all that. So for you, it's an old stuff.
Yeah, I think that entrepreneurship is an old concept.
Mm-hmm.
I think the word entrepreneurship is something that's newer.
Yes.
I think it kind of goes with the tech boom.
Okay.
It's you know, more of a savvy term. It's more of a trendy term. But we have had small business owners for, you know, this is what our country is built on. Yeah. So I do think entrepreneurship has taken off in other places in ways that really just show that America has been very successful by ingraining and building supportive ecosystems for entrepreneurs.
So what would you say? You use my favorite word, which is success.
Success.
Yes. So what would you say you define success? What is success for you?
What is success for me? It's funny, I talk about that in the difference between kind of deciding that you just don't want to work a 9-to-5 job and you want to be an entrepreneur. Success
True.
for my mother was me getting, being a good girl, going to school, getting good grades, going to college, getting a good job, and working hard. So I have been my mother's version of success. My version of success is owning your own business, determining your own destiny, and having financial freedom. That is success for me. So I think you define your own success. Success for me also looks like being a great daughter, being a wonderful wife, being a good sister and a friend. So success really comes from, I think, the inside. And that's when you're most fulfilled, not when you look on the outside and what other people think about success.
Yes, because usually when we say success, we have in our mind millions, huge houses, a very expensive car. So
That's
it's
nice
material.
too.
That's nice too. You can have that by having your financial freedom.
Exactly. Yes. Because
And
I
you
love my
define what-
beautiful house.
And you define what you want.
Right.
But you have to work on that, yeah?
Exactly.
Nothing happened by accident. I mean, if I if I haven't decided to contact you, you contact me, and be here together now,
Yeah.
we wouldn't have this moment.
Yes, you
So-
have to commit.
Yes, you
Yeah.
have to chase your dream. It
Yes.
sounds very, believe in your dreams, think positive, but you have to put work on that.
You got to put the work in. You definitely have to put the work in. Yeah.
All right. So, what will be your message to women or entrepreneurs in general, men and women?
I guess my closing message would really be, it would be about us.
Okay, I like the idea, the sound of it.
My closing message would be to find other entrepreneurs.
All right.
Find other entrepreneurs. Find other connections, other friends. Make synergies that will really last and support your crazy entrepreneur
Yes.
journey, because
You need a little bit
entrepreneurs are crazy. We are crazy.
Yeah, we are,
and
we
we
are.
need crazy friends.
And I'm very, very agree with that. And you need to find people that inspires you, because
Yes.
you inspire me.
And you inspire me.
So so if you find people that inspires you, you will go a step further, and who knows where.
Absolutely. And you never know. Sometimes those partnerships can be very lucrative, and
Yes.
they can be great financial partnerships, but they can also be great friendships. And when you are having the hardest day, because entrepreneurship is not easy,
No.
you can turn to people who have that experience, who have similar experiences,
Exactly.
who have never had the experience but will talk you through because they understand what it's like to be an
Exactly.
entrepreneur.
Exactly.
So women need to find other entrepreneurs, and small businesses in general. Come outside of your shell and find people to connect with, because I think that's the best support.
That's the best support indeed.
Yeah.
So you will see us again,
Yeah.
probably in Washington DC.
Yes, Nadia, you come to DC.
I will. And stay tuned, because we have news for you.
Yeah, we have some news.
You have to be patient. Samira, thank you once again.
You're so very
I feel
welcome.
blessed, because I didn't only find a financial partner, I found a new friend too.
Yes.
Here in US. And I feel
Absolutely.
US like home, because you are so kind of free people here, really. That's
Yeah.
what I feel.
Yeah.
So I love you all too. Stay with
And
us.
I love you all too.
And we will be together again soon.
Yep.
Okay. So
Bye-bye.
bye from New York.